Welcome to the Art of Hitting channel. We got a good one for you today. It's one that's going to send a message in a lot of different ways. Here's a quote. Life will change when you become more committed to your dreams than you are your comfort zone. We got Mike Dill today. Mike Dill is one of the best softball players in the Gen X generation, and he's a committed individual. He's going to share some of his life's experience and how he trains. This is a good piece, people. Listen to it.
Click on this one.
Okay, so the Murph Challenge, you're supposed to wear a 20-pound pack, which I didn't because it was the week before the Senior Smoky, and Kirby Murphy, my coach, told me if I did that and broke,
would ruin you.
He said if you break down, you can't go in the outfield. I'm gonna
Kick your ass.
Yeah, kick your ass. So, but
you can cuss a little on
okay,
this.
wear a 20-pound pack. So you go run a mile, then you come in, you do 100 pull-ups
with the pack still on,
200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then you go run another mile. Now, you can break it up, the pull-ups and everything, because, my big ass, I got tired.
What was the hardest part for you? Which part?
Usually do this, but I just had to break in to give you a live video, a little more in-depth understanding of what this Murph Challenge is all about and what a stud athlete you have to be to do something like this. It's not for everybody, especially us seniors, but there's forms of it you could do. It's talking about the dedication and getting out of your comfort zone, folks.
Oh, what's up? I didn't see you there. But since you're here, let's have a conversation. Let's get in depth about one of my favorite things to do, the Murph. And since the Murph's only about 2 months away, I feel like we should have a conversation about it. And yeah, I'm wearing this vest for a reason, and my nipple's poking out of one side, so I'm gonna try to even this out so this isn't awkward. So guys, Murph is one of my favorite workouts. It's like the most iconic CrossFit, military, functional fitness, world of fitness workout there ever has been. It's basically like the Arnold of the CrossFit workouts. So I kind of want to explain to you guys how I got in shape for Murph. I currently hold the world record for it, 34 minutes and 13 seconds. I was something around there, I don't know. I was aiming for 30 minutes. I think 30 minutes and under is still very doable. I kind of overtrained, but I don't want you guys to run into that situation. So we're going to talk about it now, and we're going to help you guys get there, and I'm going to try to do my best to get there as well.
You can cuss a little on
this. Okay, wear a 20-pound pack. So you go run a mile, then you come in, you do 100 pull-ups.
With the pack still on?
200 push-ups, 300 air squats, and then you go run another mile. Now, you can break it up, the pull-ups and everything, because, my big ass, I got tired.
What was the hardest part for you? Which part?
Pull-ups.
Yeah.
Well, I got to break in here because I know there's a guy named Hugh Brotherton out there. He watches this channel a lot, and he's 94 years old. You do not do this at 94 years old, buddy. Do you agree, Mike?
I agree.
Okay. Remember that, you.
I will tell you, there are some women who are in the class where I go, because I go, when I'm home, I go there 4 or 5 days a week and train. There were women who wore the pack. I did it in 45 minutes. There were women who did the pack and who wore the pack and did it in 30.
Wow.
So, it's the great thing about, you were asking me about work ethic and everything. I go there, I'm the oldest person in the class, and I'm the worst person in the class. But
it sounds like me.
But the big thing is, it's just I'm challenging myself every day. And I know when I go do that, there's guys in senior softball who are not even thinking about doing what I'm doing. So, it's a good challenge because, you got to get out of your comfort zone to be successful.
Yeah.
Well, you, and we're moving now, we're going to go into this section about senior softball.
Something here, guys. This is just a short 5-minute clip on my man Mike Dill. We got a whole hour of that on Spotify coming up in November. Yeah, Dano is going to be releasing this sometime in November. We don't have the date yet, but we're going to have another couple of little promo clips here in the near future on Mike. It was a great interview. It's a lot of good information, both for young guys and older guys. Now, you older guys, remember, this Murph Challenge ain't we're going to go put the Dan Carlson Challenge out there for some of you guys that may be a little older. But, hey, don't forget Spotify. You know, Spotify, the Dugout on Spotify with Ed and Dan. Now, you athletes out there, Mike's a good example to follow. I've become really a big fan of this guy more than I was even when I started interviewing him. But life will only change when you become more committed to your dreams than to your comfort zone. And that just change that word life to the game, your game, and you got the message. And how do you get out of your comfort zone? One way to get out of your comfort zone is go ahead and hit subscribe. You're just too comfortable with not hitting subscribe. I don't have enough subscribers yet. Get out of that comfort zone. That's an easy way to do it. Enjoy. Folks, I mentioned Hugh Brotherton, a good friend of mine, 94 years old. This guy knows how to get out of his comfort zone. 94-year-old, you think he'd be solid set in his comfort zone. He's out there trying new things and trying to get better at 94-year-old. Go, you. Go, my man. Hey, be like you. I know he hit subscribe.